Hey, what's going on? I'm Quinn. You know, Quinn Moody, what's going down? You can call me Moody. You know me by Moody. Come on. We're in the RV right now, and we're gonna get freaky in the bathroom with some delicious furs. Let's go ahead and get right to it. Let's do it. We want this to be like the sky room. We're gonna come in here with some really light blue, and it's just gonna open up this space. You're going to be floating in the clouds. All right, let's get to it. I'm not working with a tremendous amount of fur. You know what? I'm not super opposed to that. I'm kind of digging it, honestly. When you get something really juicy, I don't know. We're just working down the line here, but we're going to have a little too much. We're going to cut this. We're going to try and get it as even as possible here. Don't you just love when you just have dull scissors? Right now, I'm trying to make a cut so I can just get this as even as possible. I'll be left with a little bit of a scrap, and then I can find another place for it. Bada bing, right? The drill. These scissors are so bad. All right, was that good enough? Or was that a little off? Ooh, I'm tearing it just a little bit off, unfortunately. That's not good. You know what? I can make it work. I think that's what's gonna happen. I'm stapling right now, and I'm taking a look at how it's gonna be able to stretch. I think I might get lucky. I think it's gonna stretch kind of nicely here. I'm just gonna continue running some staples down the line and go from there. This is coming out exactly how I would have hoped it to. I'm really liking this. It's stretching nicely. It's gonna save a lot of time having to put a lot less staples in now. So bada bing, we're in. We've got ourselves a massive portion of this wall already complete. Be perfect right here. It's good enough for sure. It's gonna be able to wrap around too. I think it's gonna be perfect. Oh, that's working out. That was literally perfect. It stretched all the way to the other side. Look, I just found these out. I just found these falling out of the bathroom ceiling. You gotta love it. Squirrels, rats, mice, something funky. We got the underneath, super nice. This is what we're gonna do here. We're gonna get creative. I'm gonna stretch it somewhere right about there. Eyeballed it a little bit. Might get lucky. We're gonna find out. Now, looking at that, I'm liking it. Now we can go ahead. Oh, that is so close. It's all right. But nonetheless, it's still working out really nicely. A couple of fine details I'll have to go back and work around. But what we'll do is we'll come in there with the glue gun, a hot glue gun, and get that fur really solidified in there. That's what we'll do. This one, we're at an odd angle with this light and the strip of fur that we're working with. So we're gonna just go ahead and do our magic with our staples and make that look nice and cohesive, which I think did a pretty good job. Time to get another cut. See what we could do here. We want just enough here too. So that's looking pretty good. Is that gonna work? Looks like it. We'll just get a little hot glue and we'll just go up with that. And we'll make that look real nice. Yep. All right, so we got a few more things to do. We're gonna go ahead and fill the rest of these spaces with fur. We've got a little bit on the ceiling here, a little bit on the walls, and then we're gonna do this entire cabinet here. Get frisky with some colors in there. Wrap this thing up, because I'm thinking one more episode of this build out series, because what's next? We're gonna spray paint the outside. We're gonna get some tasty lines on it. We're gonna make this thing absolutely delicious, and then we're getting to it. So we got a little bit more to do. We've got the walls. We've got a couple pieces on the walls up here, down here, and then a couple pieces on the ceiling. A little bada boom, you know what I mean? And then we've got the cabinet that we've got to get in there and get frisky with some colors. So we're gonna get in there too. But let's go ahead and get this put together real fast here. See what we can do. Be cohesive as much as we can. I think we could get up here. Did we already cut this? I think we did. Oh, but we didn't cut it down. I wish we were working with some better scissors. These scissors are just poor. They're really dull. If we just had some better scissors, we'd be done in no time. All right, we got it though. Stop complaining and just get to work. No one cares, just get to it. Put the fur up on the wall and stop your bitching. I might have cut it too short. I'll tell you that. Might have. I don't know, we're gonna see. It's looking kind of decent. Yeah, we got it. We're happy. Except we're out of staples. We're not happy anymore. Putting up the little pieces of fur is probably the most tedious. A lot of staples, a little tiny piece of fur. That's why I try and get in and get the biggest pieces done and then see what I'm working with. Just go big to small, because those small ones, they're time consuming. So the little amount of small ones that I gotta do, I'm happy. All right, I'm liking that, nice. So we got one little tiny patch right there, but that's not a big deal. Looking good. I'm liking that. Nice. Next piece coming up. That's gonna be perfect. We've got a pretty fun plant coming up here. We've got quite the show to show ya. We're gonna keep it a surprise. We don't know when it's gonna go down, how it's gonna go down, but it's coming real soon, straight to you. Come on, these scissors are so bad. So we got that piece up on the ceiling, but now we're gonna tuck this fur up here and make that look even nicer. Check that out. Right, bada bing. Now we've got ourselves a little tree. That just went perfectly. See how this all just blends in real nicely. Looking pretty tasty. So we'll just go ahead and move on to the next piece. Just keep piecing it together, piecemealing it. Do have a little bit of a situation going on up here. I think that's gonna work like that. I think if we just go right in here, I think that's gonna fill that space in nicely, and it does. All right, so we got the fur up on the walls. We're liking the way it's looking. It's looking pretty tasty. We got a couple of little patches that we're gonna take care of real quick, but then we're gonna go ahead and slap some fur up into this cabinet here. That should be a tasty little fun project. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it, if I don't say so myself. Piece of shit. So right now we're in the bathroom. We've officially done all the walls. Came out really tasty. Just my kind of juice. This is really nice, comfortable. The fur is delicious. I'm contemplating not putting lights just to have something peaceful. Eventually I'm gonna have like a little PC setup, you know what I mean, going on there so I can get my editing going on the road. You know what I mean, whenever that is. And then right now, this is what we're working on. We're gonna be getting, okay, here, I'm getting ahead of myself here. We're gonna be doing the cabinet right here, outside and inside, you know what I mean, inside and out. And for the outside, we're gonna be using this tasty pink fur. We've got this tasty pink accents around the bus, so we're gonna continue that flow, and we're gonna use what little bit left we have, and it should go bada bing perfecto. We'll do something a little like that, and I think it's gonna come out pretty juicy. But let's go ahead and take a look. So, where's those skizzers? Where's those scissors at? Where's those crappy scissors at? We'll go ahead. I don't know if we'll have enough. Uh-oh. We might not. We might. We'll try. We'll do the majority in this pink delicious, and then we'll go from there. That's what we'll do. See if we can get a quick little slice. We did. We got a nice little slice. Is it going to tear nicely, though? That's the question. Is it going to tear straight? Is it going to tear wonky? Not too bad. I'm not unhappy with that by any means. All right. I wish that I just had some non-copyrighted music to just play in the background, but I just never seem to get lucky with those websites that says this music is copyright free. And I don't really want to go through the hassle of making a claim and all that fun stuff. So we just need some tasty tunes. Pretty soon here, I'm just going to make my own tasty tunes, and then we'll be grooving whenever. So we got a nice healthy amount of staple in this section here, and I like the way that looks. That's like a nice little puff. Is it still gonna close? That's the question. Looks like it's barely gonna close. Oh, there's one, it's hanging up down here too. That's a good sign. We might get lucky. Again, we're not working with a lot here. This piece is already not a perfect square, so I'm hoping we make it work nicely. So good. So far, it's looking pretty tasty. All right, look at that. That's super diagonal garbage land, and that's way too small. So we're gonna get rid of that, and we're gonna try this here instead. And that looks pretty decent right there. That looks like something that we can work with. I don't know if you guys have noticed this whole series, I don't do a whole lot of measuring. In the very beginning we did. We wanted to get those big pieces down pretty good, but other than that, I do a lot of eyeballing. Sometimes I make a mistake, but then it just winds up working out in my benefit later. It's like that piece needed to be made. Whatever messed up piece happened, I always find something tasty, something that works out nicely. You know what I mean? You guys see the bus. I'm pretty juice. Now we're just doing some little detail work. I'm gonna show you guys a tour of the whole thing. Do the whole shoot and shebang, show you what I've done. But you're gonna have to wait till the last episode for that. We got I think one more. I was thinking maybe 2, but I think 1 more episode and then we're done with this series. I think we might just have the outside to spray paint and that might be it. So we're gonna have to find out. It's looking a little funky right here. And let's see. Man, I am parched. I need some water. Can anybody just magically make water appear for me, please? Oh, I'm so thirsty. All right, so we're doing a pretty good job there. That might be just as best as it's gonna get there. That's not bad. Now we've got this last little stripperoni, and I think it's gonna be perfect. Yes, it is. Question is, are we gonna be able to do this little strip in the pink? That's the question. Right now, I'm not seeing it, but I might have some more pink. I have some garbage pink, but I'm not really trying to use it because it's garbage. If you know what I'm trying to say. All right, well, it's coming out nicely. I'm digging that. A couple on the bottom, and we're golden. I ran out of staples on the very last one that I needed in that little collection. What the heck, man? The fun thing is that this is all just the very beginning. This is the very base layer. I'm gonna have this for years. I'm gonna be on so many adventures. And this thing is just gonna be filled up with magic. And I can't wait for that. But I'm appreciative of now. It's looking pretty tasty. I'm happy with it. It's all coming out pretty juicy. So we're liking that. Does it close? It's not looking like it wants to close. If I really give it a good shove. And then is it easy? You just gotta really get in there. All right, now we gotta try and see here if we can get some pink. This is pretty much all we've got that's good left. I'll see. I've got this stuff that I threw in the garbage pile. I guess it's a pretty large amount. There's a decent amount of good stuff on there. Honestly, I was just gonna toss this, but this is actually pretty decent. Oh, see, it's like this stuff right here. It's got spray adhesive all over it. So there's definitely some bad spots. But is there a perfect spot for what I'm looking for right now? Is there? I'm not really seeing it on this sheet. What about a sheet of fur? This sheet might have something. You know what I mean? Might be a pain to cut. Honestly, though, that's the one downfall. That's what I'm looking at. All right, well, I think this is it right here. I think it's gonna do it. Oh, it goes right into that nasty stuff. I'm seeing what we need to do. Here we go. This is gonna cut it. We got a nice tear going on. I think this is gonna stretch over perfectly. Let's take a little peek. Yeah, that is going to be perfect. I'm telling you right now. Look at that. Is that not a tasty little flavor? Come on. That thing's just poking out of the wall. That added so much dimension. Delicious. We're liking that a lot. All right, we're back in action. We need another little strip up here. We need one little tiny piece up there. You know what I'm saying? And then we've got ourselves a little wraparound that's looking mighty tasty, if I do say so myself. It's looking really cool. I'm liking the pink. The pink is a nice little interesting touch to it. It's definitely just makes it pop. What's in there? I don't know what's in there. And then I'm gonna have some tasty cheetah print going on in there. It's gonna be freaky. I'm telling you, stay tuned here. So simple as this, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get another strip going on there. And then we're gonna get some, maybe a different color of something on this outer ring here. We're gonna get that going on there. And then we're gonna get in here and get some cheetah print going on. And so I'm gonna go ahead and just snap right to that. So we completed the bathroom. Check it out. We forgot to do the snap. Take a look. That is Frisky. This spot is cozy. Come on. Let's just relax. Let's just get in here and just relax. It's one of those relaxation stations. You know what I mean? So we're super happy. Everything came out really delicious in here. We're pretty much done. We need to clean up. There's a couple little items in the interior, and then I'm saying it's done. The base is done. That's it. Moldmobile number 2, and it's just insane. It's a big deal because this thing's gonna be up on the road. It's only got 29,000 miles on it, so it's ready to party. It's ready to get out there and get it going on, you know what I mean? We're gonna have some good times, we're gonna heal, and we're gonna love, and we're gonna dance, and we're gonna party. You know what I mean? It's one of those deals. So, that being said, check out these walls. Wow. One left thing to do. That's the exterior. And then I'll clean this sucker up, give it one last good presentation to my best ability. All right, I'm no pro here. I'm just an artist. I'm not really an editor, but we've done our best. So, guys, I love you. All right, I'll see you next week. This is Funky Ride. Moldmobile, Moody makes a Moldmobile, whatever. Come on, check me out.